I'm Carrie O'Toole, and I'm here working with the Institute for Attachment and Child Development this week, filming a documentary about the Institute. I'm interested in this topic because our family adopted our son from Vietnam when he was 3.5 years old, and we parented for 8 years to the point where we felt like our family was just falling apart. I wish I had known about the Institute then, because I believe our son may have been a successful candidate here, and possibly we would have been able to reunify our family. One of the reasons that I really want to share this information with other people is I just know a lot of hurting families with kids who are either foster children or they've been adopted from foster care, international adoptions, even domestic adoptions, where they've had attachment disruptions and they're struggling. Well, the Institute does things very differently. From what I've heard from most people on social media, in a lot of groups that I'm in for parents who are parenting children with attachment issues, most of the treatment facilities that are available are residential foster treatment programs, and a lot of times they're in a hospital type setting, which what I'm learning is the kids actually come out having learned more behaviors from the other residents of the treatment program, and so sometimes it does some good. I do know some who have made it through and have come out successfully, but more often than not it becomes treatment facility, the kid goes home for a bit, treatment facility, the kid goes home for a bit, and they're not really working with the parents on their own trauma issues and what's happened in their home, and helping them calm their home back down and heal up with compassion rather than just blaming the parents that it's all their fault. So I'm not seeing that the kids are learning in a family environment how to connect and trust, that's the whole point. They behave the way they do because they're terrified, because their trust has never been secure. And that's something that the Institute does very differently, is that the children are placed into therapeutic foster homes that the parents sending the child are not relinquishing their rights. They are given treatment as well, while the child is being treated in a home. So the child is now learning from people who are not emotionally entangled. They're not getting PTSD from the child that's in treatment. They're able to respond without any emotional entanglement. They care about these kids. They love these kids, but they're not the parent. So it's difficult for them. It's really tough work, but the emotional investment is different, and it's their full-time career. This is what they do for a living. So they know how to do it, and they tag team a lot of times. And if one home isn't working, they can place them in one of the other homes. And so they have a whole system here that's a family that works together for the child and also for the family. Because a lot of times in the system, one thing we really saw was the adoption agency, for instance, was very pro-child. And they were very pro getting the child into the family. But once the child was in the family, good luck to you. And that's not what the Institute does. They are here for the entire package, and they'll work with every person within that family. And I just think that that's what makes it work, is they're really helping the child with their deep issues, not just trying to change behavior. They're attaching these kids and helping them learn to trust and to let adults be adults and to just be kids. And then they're helping the family learn how to deal with all of their stuff, so that if and when a reunification can happen, everybody is healthier and ready for it. And they walk you right through the transition too, and the therapeutic parents stand alongside the regular parents. So there's no competition or, well, now they're my kid, or whatever. There's no tug of war between families. It's really an amazing thing that I've never seen anywhere else in the country. So I really wish every city would have this. This is not something that we need just in Littleton, Colorado. We need this all over the U.S. and really all over the world. So my hope is that this would bring awareness and possibly that I don't know how the Institute might grow, but that other places might be able to see this model and contact Forrest or figure something out, because the system is broken and it needs to be fixed. And this is a model. This is actually, it's the only one I've ever seen that works.